we're finally back, and we're live on...
Did we miss a month or so?
Murph, I think we missed quite a few months, Murph.
Yeah, it's been like, what, month since did we miss December? We missed November. Did we do November?
Probably, Murph. If we were a woman, we'd probably be pregnant by now, Murph. We keep on missing.
I thought that takes 9 months.
Murph, it only takes like a month or two to be pregnant.
Really?
The baby comes in 9 months, Murph, but... Well, everyone, we're going to talk to you about the movies coming out to theaters this January. Yes, theaters.
Yeah, not on DVD.
Not on DVD, Murph. That's a whole other subject.
Yeah, most of them come out in August.
Yes. The first month... Now, January, Murph, there's not too many movies in the first weeks. You know why?
Why?
Because on Christmas, they had almost 6 movies come out in one day, Murph.
No, they already spent them all.
You know, The Curious Case of Benjamin's Ballsack, Valkyries.
Valkyries?
What was the other one?
That
Depressing Marley and Me, which was a... Yuck.
I didn't get to see it.
It made me cry, Murph.
I'm sorry.
And what was the other one?
Wasn't it that Will Smith movie?
Yeah, William Smith, 7 pounds.
William Smith.
Now, on January 9th, they're having the After Dark Horrorfest 2009.
Ooh.
Now, remember that, Murph? When they showed the horror movies?
Yeah, I love
It's a series of horror movies at theaters.
The classic creature features or...
No, new ones, shot on TV films. And then on January 9th is a PG-rated movie with someone who looked like your old gal pal, Anne Hathaway, in Bride Wars.
I'm rooting for Kate Hudson.
Now, Murph, you know what Bride Wars is about?
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was about those 2 women getting married. I thought they were getting married. I thought they were a lesbian couple. Didn't you?
Well, I mean...
That trailer kind of fooled me, Murph. That's what I thought it was. Then I found out it's about them getting married to men. I thought there was going to be some kind of a big twist. And I think someone's coming down the steps to ruin our video. Herb, if you're coming down the steps, please don't come back here, alright? Okay. And then, there's Not Easily Brahmin.
What?
Not Easily Broken. With this sign, Murph, it's not easily broken.
Yeah, I mean, I've hit with you 12 times.
And then, Murph, you know what else is on January 9th? The Unborn.
Ooh.
You know what that is, Murph? Another one of those Japanese horror films imported. Another remake. And this one, Murph, you know what it's about? A scary baby inside of a mother. And they have visions of people walking like this.
We all know that out of all the ones they've done to this date, the best one is still the first one, The Ring.
The first one, Murph. The second one, they only had that one good scene.
Yeah.
And on January 16th, Murph, is that movie with all those biatches. Hotel for Dogs.
Oh!
You know, they call dogs that are women biatches, Murph.
Yeah, that's technically where the term comes from.
You know what men dogs are called?
What?
Bastards.
A bastard's a guy with it's a whole issue with his father.
Yeah. And the movie, Murph, you know what it's about? It's about these kids that put dogs in a hotel.
Why? Because they're stray?
I couldn't figure that part out, Murph. And then there's My Bloody Valentine 3D. So those of you out there who want to see murders and death in 3D, you can finally see it. Yes, people will be murdered and hacked to death in 3D, Murph. You think they'll rip out intestines in 3D?
That'd be really graphic and quite amusing.
You think they'll eat eyeballs in 3D?
Yeah, I mean, see, basically anything you do in 3D is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, wow, especially if
I think 3D pooping would be amazing.
I mean, especially with really cool
like,
synth music.
Pop.
With cool synth music on a 3D, like an IMAX screen, like, wow.
The thing with 3D, Murph, is there's some places that are imitation 3Ds, like imitation crab meats. Now, you know how it's not really the biggest IMAX 3D theaters?
Yeah.
What's with that, Murph? IMAX theaters are supposed to be like this, Murph, not just like this.
No, it was like, here's a real IMAX theater.
And then there's that IMAX movie coming out with Jim Carrey talking about fish.
I want to see that.
Yeah, he's like, look at that fish swim. Ooh, that fish ate its own poop.
Yeah, he's sitting there, I was like...
The male of the species is actually the one that reproduces. It's like, well, I got one over here.
And then, Murph, on the January 16th, there's that movie Notorious. You know what that's about, Murph? The Notorious B.I.G.
He's back?
Yes, Murph, he came back from the grave. No, Murph, it's a movie about his life.
I want to see it.
Biggie Smalls.
I want to see it.
And then there's Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Well, I've seen ones for that. I want to see that.
That's a movie about Kevin Jameson's who gained lots of weight, and he's a cop. And did you know that's what he does now in real life?
Who?
Kevin James. In real life, Murph, he's actually a cop. So they just phoned him at his job.
Oh, I thought I recognized who that guy was. Wasn't he a fat guy?
Yeah, Murph. He was in that movie, Chuck and Larry.
Oh, yeah.
His career went south, and now he's a cop. They said, Kevin Jameson's, would it be alright if we film you for a week in the mall? And when they did, there was a hold-up.
Wasn't he in that show, The King of Queens?
That was that show about those two guys who liked each other, remember? And then there was on January 23rd, there's Inkheart with Brendan Fraser. And this time, remember he just did one with the center of the earth?
Yeah.
In 3D. But you know what this one is, Murph?
What?
The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, really?
Well, part of it, Murph. It's Brendan Fraser with more CGI effects, with that same old face.
I like The Wizard of Oz.
And you know what he's doing?
What?
Looking for a book. And then on the 23rd, there's also Underdogs, The Underworld, Rise of the Lugans. What? I know how much you love those movies, Murph. Murph just loves vampire and werewolf movies.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah. It's like part 16 or something. And then on the January 30th, there's Taken. Which, isn't that that show with the... Remember the one with that girl from Blair Witch?
Heather Donahue?
Yeah, remember she came back finally, everyone thought she was dead, but she came back in that show.
Yeah.
You think that's what it is, Murph?
She wasn't
Or
dead.
do you think it means taking a poop?
She's not dead. The people who that movie was based upon are the ones who are dead.
Well, if that movie was just pulling lies.
No, it was based off a real story.
No, Murph, it wasn't. It was fake.
No, it was real.
Murph, two guys just came up with it to try to make money, Murph.
Well, it was gotta be based off... There's no way you can come up with something that creative.
It was a scheme, Murph.
It was real.
And then the 30th is also The Uninvited, Murph. Do you know what that movie's about?
What?
A woman who's been battered.
It's kind of interesting. Those
An uninvited man comes into the house.
taken and uninvited, those two words are kind of apply to me. I'm taken, and you're uninvited.
What? What do you mean I'm not... What do you mean I'm not... You're taken?
By a woman.
You're taken by me, Murph! By me!
Don, I'm in love with a girl.
Do you mean I'm not invited anymore down there?
No.
I'm invited, and tell me what you told me when we were at Sizzler's, Murph. Remember we were at Sizzler's eating the buffet? You said, Don, anytime you want me, you're invited. And you're taken by me, remember?
It's because I was eating Sizzlers at the time.
What?
Sizzlers would do that to you?
Were you happy because I bought you Sizzler's buffet?
Of course. I mean, I'd say anything if I ate Sizzlers buffet.
Then can we go back to Sizzler's buffet?
I love the food.
Then we can go into the bathroom, Murph. And also it's coming out as new in town.
I don't think that applies to anything.
Well, that was a month show, Murph.
Wow.
How exciting was that?
Doesn't feel the same.
What do you mean?
I mean, usually they feel a certain way, but this time, you know, it's us talking about films, cranking a few jokes, you get mad at... Wait, no, it is the same.
Just the same old, Murph. These things are always the same.
Do we ever change?
Just a bunch of malarkey, Murph. It's always just malarkey. I don't think we're allowed to say foul language anymore, though.
Huh?
Because Walt Meagan said the schools watch.
Oh, that's what's different.
Yeah, the schools said we can't say, you know, fudge, butt duke, sheet, ice cream, sphincters. They said we can't say those words anymore.
We said ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now we have to say words like butt, boogies, gosh darn it, heck. You know, those kind of words, Murph.
And, okay. Instead of saying the worst word of all, the F word, just say okay.
Okay. Yeah. Can we go now?
Like, okay, or for crying out loud.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Wasn't me. Well, see you in February. Catch you next time.